welcome back guys. We are going to start a new challenge campaign and it's going to be an interesting one. We're basically trying a realism mode where I'm not allowed to click on any of the enemies to see their loadouts or to see their weapon ranges or to see when they're about to fire their torpedoes or to see their speed or anything. So I'm going to be completely blind going into this. And yeah, I'm not allowed to hover over any of their icons to see what speed they're going or anything like that. So I'll have no idea whether they're going to fire torpedoes at me or not. And to make it even worse, because I'm not allowed to hover over them, it means that I'm not allowed to target any of my ships at anybody. So I'm going to have to rely on the auto-targeting. Because if I try and target somebody, then I'll see what stuff they've got. So yeah, not allowed to click on anybody, not allowed to target anybody. It's going to be interesting. I've not tried anything like this before, so I've no idea how this is going to go. I'd imagine it's going to be the hardest challenge campaign that I've done. I've done loads of challenge campaigns, I just haven't uploaded any of them. Most of them have been pretty boring, to be fair, so I just haven't bothered uploading them. I have got one that I want to upload, but I just don't think it would be interesting to watch. But it was interesting to play though. Okay, so if you've seen any of my previous campaigns, you'll know that this first episode is purely ship design. So if you're not interested in watching the ship design, you may as well just skip on to the next episode. If you are, then enjoy. Right then. I'm gonna have to think about how to approach this. What I'm gonna do is build the same amount of ships as the enemy's got, just to make it a fair fight. I'm not going to torpedo spam them, because that's just cruel. So I'm going to start off with the battleships and work my way down in terms of what they've got. I'm just going to have equal. Yeah, so how do I approach this? Well, first things first, let's see what stuff we've got. So it's 1890, so we've got practically nothing. I think we've got armour though, haven't we? Yeah. And Citadel? Yeah. So if I want, I could take the Citadel, but I don't really think that it's worth it in the 1890 campaign. So we'll leave that for now. So always take standard quarters on anything higher than a torpedo boat. Maximum bulkheads, why not? I mean, the cost difference is quite crazy, but yeah, I may as well take them just in case I do get torpedoed. So the range, I always go the highest on the battleships and then the lowest on everything else. So let's see what we've got in terms of towers. I haven't played this 1890 campaign for a while, so it's gonna be strange. Okay, the first thing that I find important is making sure your smoke interference is as low as physically possible. So as long as that's low, I don't really care about my engine efficiency. Let's see if I get 18 knots, 46, that's perfectly acceptable. Right then. Guns. I do like 9-inch guns, but I'm going to need something. Let's have a look. Yeah. I'm going to stick to 12-inch. I'll stick to 12-inch for now, but I'll go 9-inch on the armoured cruiser. Right, okay, because it's been so long since I've played this, I've forgotten at how little amount of armour you've got, weight you've got. So I'm going to have to do a bit of an exploit here. Take them off. Right. Maybe I should go 9-inch. Just so I can have some smaller guns. I reckon I'm going to have to. I mean, I could just go single barrel 12-inch. See what that gives me. $96. Yeah, we could do that. Right then. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just stick to the 9-inch. Let's start with the single barrel. And then see what casemates we've got. Well, I don't know how many we're going to be able to fit on here. Not a massive amount. I'll put one more on. Just trying to balance the ship at the moment. That looks about spot on. Okay, and then we can just reduce a little bit of this conning tower. I believe that should be okay. I'm a little bit concerned about the main deck, but I mean, you don't get that much plunging fire. Yeah. And the turret top as well. I'm a bit concerned about them. Well, I think we should be okay. I think that's fine. So let's save that design. Now we've got 5% flash fire chance, so I mean we could see how much this... It doesn't reduce it, so absolutely pointless. What about Citadel 1? That doesn't reduce it either. Okie dokie. So that's our battleship. We've got an armoured cruiser now. Obviously I didn't take any torpedoes on the battleship. I just don't want to... I feel a bit cruel taking torpedoes on everything. I just feel like it's a bit mean. So I'll take torpedoes on my light cruisers and my torpedo boats, but I won't take them on the armoured cruisers or the battleship. Okay, so we've obviously got a really poor displacement again. See if 20 knots is going to be okay. Well, that's the lowest we can go, so 7 smoke interference is going to have to be it. Now, the engine efficiency is absolutely awful, so maybe I should just reduce this to 18. I can always use the torpedo boats to be the fast ship. Right then, what have we got here? 9-inch guns. I do like the 9-inch guns. Before we do that, let's have a look at this armour first. We're going to need some half-decent armour. I don't need that much on these. Might just stick to 0.3. Right, I've probably put too much armour on here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get what I need. Yeah. Right then. I could reduce the bulkheads. And then maybe reduce these slightly. I don't know. Well, let's see what guns we've got anyway. Right. And I could just put one at the back, just to level it out a bit. Let's see what that does. It's going to be close. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think I'll do that. I think I might just strip this off. Yeah, sod it. That's what I'm doing. Stripping that off. I don't like 0.1 on the top of these turrets though. I think that should be about right. How much does that put it up? 3. Okay. Right, that'll do. That'll do. We've obviously got a 0.1 weight offset, but I can't see that being easy to fix. Oh, it's now suddenly changed. Oh dear, why has it changed like that? Okay, fair enough. Right, we're sticking at 0.1. Okay, that is our armoured cruiser. Onto the light cruiser. So we can try for 20 again, but I can't say I'm too hopeful. "15 smoke interference, that's brutal. 30 engine efficiency, it's really not good. I mean, I'm better off just using this as a torpedo boat, really. But I'm trying not to make it too easy. Right, well, I'm going to want some main belt on. Should I go extreme? Doesn't weigh that much. The main deck weighs quite a bit. Okay. Right then, guns. Well, let's put the torpedo launchers on first. Leave that as standard. Yeah. Well, I can either go for 7 inches or go for loads of the smaller guns. Might do a mix. Well, I may as well balance it out first before I carry on. So we've got a 6.8. So yeah, that'll do it. Alright, that's pretty much spot on. Sorted. We haven't done these yet though. So I have ended up with an aft weight offset now. Right, let's just strip a bit of this armour off. Ooh, I don't like that. I obviously don't need that much, but I just wanted to see how high it did go. And that should be plenty. Alright, so we're probably going to have to reduce the bulkheads, or the speed. So we've got 30 engine efficiency, so I could just reduce the speed. That's pretty much spot on now. That's a bit annoying. That's very annoying. Right, okay. Ah. That will have to do, I reckon. There we go, 0.1. I'm happy with that. Right, that is the light cruiser designed. Onto the torpedo boat now. So, yeah. I usually put it on maximum bulkheads. But I don't know, yeah. Don't know whether it's worth it. Let's just see what happens if we build it out. So I'm not giving it any guns, it's going to be a pure torpedo boat. Obviously I've got to give it one gun. Smallest funnel will do. So we're at 72% there. Let's have a look, see what happens if I put a couple of launchers on. Oh, let me just do this first. Right then. I think standard should be fine. It's a huge difference, that is. That's annoying. Right, let's have a look, see what speed we can get anyway. So we can go crazy on the speed. Our engine efficiency is still above 30, that's amazing. So I think that's what we're going to do. And then if we really wanted to, we could see about how much it would reduce the speed if I added another launcher. So 27.6. So yeah, significantly. So it's not worth it. Right, that's what we're doing then. That is what we're doing. I put these launchers side by side so they don't shoot at the same time. So that way I can turn, shoot one of them off, carry on turning and shoot the other one off. Usually get more success if they don't shoot off at the same time. Now, if I wanted, I could move this gun to the back, move these forward. Yeah, it's too much of a pain. Can't be bothered. What about if I swap them around? Nah, it's not happening. Frustrating. There's got to be a way to do this. Ah, sod it. I don't care. That's what's happening. I've got a 7.8 weight offset. Oh, I don't like that. I really don't like it. So if we put this back here, let's mess about. Come on. Let's do it. There we go. Sorted. It's done. Right. That is all the ships designed. So, may as well go and build them. So they've got 10, 16, 22, 15. That's a lot. 10, 16, 22. How have they got? How have they got that many ships? What is going on? What's going on? Have they always got this amount of ships, or has something changed? What the fuck? I can't even match the battleships, never mind the rest of the ships. Oh my goodness gracious me. Right, okay. What do I do here? Well, I need to take some battleships so I don't get blockaded. Maybe I've just built an expensive battleship. Maybe that's what the problem is. Do I redesign the battleship to be 16 knots so it's not as expensive? Let's have a look. So 5 million. That didn't change much, did it? Okay, so that's obviously not where the cost is coming from. Jesus Christ. Okay, sod it. Let's just stick with the design we've got. So what we're going to do is build three of these. Four of these. Seven of these. Okay, that's loads. So I'll build one more. $11 of them. So yeah, maybe I'll just get. Yeah, that'll do. Sod it. Right then, there we go. Let's put these in ports so I don't have to mess about doing it afterwards. So 10 and 60 practically. The 10.5, so I can put each one of them in, or 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 52,500, which leaves me with 7, which is 2 of these. So they're going into, in a minute, it's not Hull, is it? It's Yarmouth. Not Yarmouth, Sunderland. And then these are going into Rosyth. What's Rosyth got? 105, so he's got loads. 1, 2, 3. Well, let's do Yarmouth and Hull first. So 1. Yeah, we can put all of them in. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22. So 2,200, 4,700, 8,300. So I can't add another one. Or I could. And then take 1, 2, 3, 4 of them off. So I reckon that should be good enough for Yarmouth. They're going into Hull, and then the rest into Rosyth. Right then, I think that's everything. Okay, so we're going to call an end to that one now, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one when we start the campaign. Take care.